All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. We've got John Petrucci here coming out any minute, and I just want to thank you all for coming down. It's hugely packed in here. This is an amazing turnout. I'm guessing there's close to about 200 people here now. So without further ado, I would like to introduce Mr. John Petrucci.
Thanks for coming out, everybody. Thank you for that introduction. That was great. I was distracted because there's a Boogie Mark III back there that I might have to check out if this is done. And the little used gear pile there. I'm such a Boogie nerd. But thank you for coming out. Thank you to TC Electronics and Guitar Center for putting on this event. I'm doing sort of a 3-day tour in support of the release of the Dreamscape pedal, which is my signature chorus pedal that I developed with TC Electronics. So I was in New York on Friday, in Chicago yesterday, and here in San Francisco. It's a beautiful day. And again, thank you to TC Electronics and thank you to Guitar Center. This is a great store. They're a great company, and I appreciate everybody coming out and check out the pedal. The Dreamscape is an awesome chorus. If you like that effect, it's amazing. So I will go in that little room at Santa and we'll sign some stuff. Excuse me. All right. Big round of applause. John Petrucci.
So we're here with John Petrucci in Guitar Center San Francisco, and you just finished a great signing today. How do you think it was?
I think it went really well. Today was great, New York was great, Chicago was great, and I'm happy that I was able to come out here and really tell people about the pedal and about our relationship, and how it originated, and everybody was super nice. It was great to meet everybody, and I had a blast.
That's cool. So dramatic turn of events. Your latest album. You had great success with that. It came out and sold amazing right from the get-go and Grammy nominated. How's your reaction to that?
Oh man, it's everything that I could hope for. It was an album that we really felt like we needed to make, and we felt very strongly about it. And the most that you can do is hope that it's received in the way that you wish it would be. And it really was. We got great reaction from our fans and from Dream Theater listeners all around the world, and it did really well as a debut. The top 10 all around the world, and of course we had the Grammy nom, which was such an honor. And we've been on a very successful world tour since then. With our new drummer, not so new anymore, Mike Mangini. He's been working out really well, so we're very happy.
So how's all the gear holding up? Is it doing okay?
It's doing great. Yeah, all the gear that I use is highly roadworthy, top quality, and it's we have a great system for getting the gear all over it. Great crew. Maddie is an awesome tech, taking care of everything. Yeah, so everything is sounding awesome.
So TC wise, you told a little story, down at the Q&A session about how you started actually, discovered TC gear.
Right.
When was that?
When was that? Well, I was. It was a long time ago. I was teaching guitar in a music store. I remember that. I remember getting turned on to just, it almost seems clear as day, like just getting that 2290 sitting there, being like, what is this? So it had to be, I had to be a teenager. Maybe it was after Berkeley. It's around that time.
So
maybe it was
18,
19.
Or?
It was like in that same period, I guess. Yeah.
So we just did a trade show at Frankfurt, and one of the things that struck me being there is the amount of people coming up in Dream Theater t-shirts, checking out the pedal and just being super excited about that, and the turnout for these three events. What does it mean to you, having all these people, all these guys really looking up to you, really liking what you do?
It means a lot to me because for several reasons. One of them is, when it comes down to it, we're making music, we're doing something that to us means a lot. It's how we like to be creative, and the fact that other people relate to that, and that's something that becomes a part of their life in some way, means everything to me. And you know, the other side of that is as far as the gear and developing gear. I mean, I feel like I'm in a very fortunate position to be able to be a professional and then work with great companies like TC Electronic and to actually come out with stuff that's new, that's, you know, helps me do what I want to do, and that, you know, again, other people can get turned on to it and they can be part of their sound. Same with the guitars, and you know, we're making tools and things that are useful not only to me but to other people. And you know, in that sense, I feel like we're pushing things forward. We're keeping things moving forward and coming out with new stuff.
Do you feel do you find you know your taste changed in terms of sound and gear and stuff?
You know, yes and no. It's funny because it's like you talk to guitar players and they always have this sort of you know, sound in your head where it's like the greatest sound. It's a matter of like finding that, and you definitely latch on to certain companies and certain products. The people that are making those things, kind of whatever, there's a similar chemistry where they like what you like. So in the case of the chorus, you know, it really hasn't changed. It's been, I've been using the TC effects like forever, you know, from the beginning, and now fast forward to today, it's like the chorus that's in this pedal is the same thing that attracted me, you know, way back when. And of course, there's constantly going to be more gear coming out, new gear. But then again, I play things that were made, you know, sometimes 20 plus years ago.
You just bought an amp?
I did. I just got turned on to this really cool Boogie Mark III that was made sometime in the 80s, and it sounds just as current.
It sounds amazing.
It sounds awesome.
So can you tell us a little bit about the JP12?
Sure. The JP12 is the latest version of my signature guitar model with Music Man. The 12 signifies 12 years with them. We actually we started doing that with when the 10th anniversary came around. We had the JPX, and then we made some changes and had the JP11 and now the JP12. And the 12 really, in this case, signifies a new color, which is this super cool red cherry sparkle candy thing. It's really awesome. And it also signifies the changing of the wood. The guitars, the 12 guitar is made out of basswood as opposed to alder, which was the.
How does that change the sound?
You know, it's hard to really put my finger on it. No pun intended. Maybe it's a bit tighter sounding, and you know, there's qualities about the alder that I really love. There's a richness to that wood, but the combination of basswood, the mahogany tone block, the mahogany neck, and then the maple top is just that's a classic combination.
So do you pick different guitars for different, you know, different songs, or you feel like a certain guitar really fits the sound?
Yeah. Well, the interesting thing is, since I started with Music Man 12 years ago, you know, we do have a bunch of different models in the line, so we try to bring them out on the road, and I'll try to play different ones for different songs for sure. You know, one song I might use a BFR, and one song I need a baritone guitar. One song, you know, maybe the more current JP12, maybe a 7-string version, and just try to mix it up. They're all beautiful.
Nice guitars.
They are nice guitars.
So thanks so much for doing the tour, and it's been a blast for us at least. And
awesome. I've had fun. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we have to get a good steak right now.
We really do.
We deserve it.
Cool.